Tin Hut. Hi guys, General Splatton here. Just want to give you a update and give you a review about my secret for painting black on a miniature. Many people have asked me about that, and now it's time for me to reveal the secret, and here it is. What I'm using today is the Wraith. You've seen it before, but I want to try to get a little better stuff. The whites you see or the different light spots is not reflection off the light. See, they stay in the same place. That is the painted highlights. Not that I'm that great a painter, but it's the product I use. I fully and freely admit that. So, and this is the secret for painting such a realistic highlight and making black look the way it does. Many people, after seeing the Chaplin, said, you know, how hard it is to paint black. Because of this system and product I'm using, black to me is very easy color, and I'm going to show that to you now. You know, I've been respectful and thinking, you know, not saying anything about that, but black is not that big a deal to me. It's not that hard, and it's just because of what I'm using. And like I said, it's not me, folks. I'm not trying to brag or boast or think, you know, get y'all thinking, well, boy, he thinks, you know, he's all that. No, I don't. All right, let's put that aside. I've done this once already. I'm going to try to do this quick, or a lot quicker. All right, without further ado, here is the product. Ta-da! It is the Black Paint Set by Andrea Miniatures. I call it Andrea. A lot of people call it Andrea if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I mean, it looks like the name Andrea, so that's what I say. Sorry, folks. It's the Black Paint Set. In this box, you would get 6 paints. Let me get it back in focus or frame there. You get 6 paints to paint the finishes. It's acrylic paint, as you see. And like it says, the easy way to paint black clothes, or you can paint anything black for that matter. This is that Andrea figure they have on the front of the box, painted with the system. Obviously, this is weathering, and brown is not in the set. You know, that was, you know, washes and other things added to make it look like it's dirty. But up here on the tunic and the cape, this part, that is the system in use. Very excellent system. On the back, I've got the paints out. What it is it's a 17 milliliter drop bottle. And you get 6 paints. You get a base paint, a first light or first highlight, second hot light, second highlight, first shadow, second shadow, third shadow. Now, inside of the box, oh, that's not inside the box. I've already taken this out because I've done it once. Let's go to this. You will get a little leaflet. Now, these where the bottles are worn on the side, so that's not a misprint. That's just wearing of the bottles as I move them around and take them down and stuff like that. You get on the back a lot of their products. You can go to Andrea-Miniatures.com for right here. If it picks it up, I don't know if the camera will. For all their different products, they make a great line of miniatures. They're expensive, but they are beautifully done. They have a publication side through Andrea Publishing for their books. They have DVDs that I've been trying to get, but I never can because this is a Spanish company. But their English stuff has always seemed to be out of stock. Or maybe they're just not printing them anymore, and they're always going to be out of stock. But I'm still looking for them. And they got a full line of other paints as well. Now, what you'll find inside, and this is some of their publications through Andrea Press. I said Andrea Publishing. I have the Knights 1, and there's a Knight 2. I don't see it on there. I want to get the girls next, and some of the other ones on here. There's Knights 2 right there. I have both of these already. Anyway. So, what you do, and I'm just going to read the instructions that come with it. I mean, they're using the same miniature that's on the box. I don't know if you can see this. It says, apply 2 coats of the base, number 1. And for first light, it says, using a mixture of base number 1 and first highlight number 2, apply the first highlights. And on for second highlight. It says apply the second highlights using a mixture of first highlight number 2 and second highlight number 3. For the shadows, use a mixture of base 1 and first shadow number 4 to apply the first shadows. For the second shadows are a mixture of first shadow number 4 and second shadow number 5. And for third shadow, it says the final shadows are applied using a mixture of second shadow number 5 and third shadow number 6. And here's the kind of the color chart. You have base, first light, second light, first shadow, second shadow, and third shadow. And they kind of got this moon phase type thing on there. And then, as you see, let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Here are the bottles coming into view. This is the base. This is number 1. Then you have first light, number 2, second light, number 3, first shadow, number 4, second shadow, number 5, third shadow, number 6. Okay? Alright, I'm going to move these back out of the way because, like I said, I've done this before and I've already kind of put them on a piece of paper. I don't know how it's going to turn up. I don't have my spot on. Okay, you have base here, first highlight, second highlight, first shadow, second shadow, third shadow. And let me see if I can get close. Maybe you can see. If it's not bright enough, I can do these again, I guess. You can pause it. That's as close as I can get, and I'll keep them all in frame. So, alright, now the paint is a matte finish paint. Has good opacity, good coverage. It goes on smoothly. Very, very easy to paint with. Excellent product for painting. There is some color separation on the lighter colors, like first shadow and second shadow. First light and second light especially. But I don't really mind that. Now I know that sounds like a double standard I have because that's one of the big beefs I have with the Game Color by Vallejo that I have. But for some reason, I don't know why, it doesn't bother me with this. Because I know it's such an excellent product and I know the results that it produces. So if you think that's a double standard, I certainly understand. But I don't know why. I can't explain it. It does not bother me. The other colors don't, especially the shadow colors, don't really separate all that much, if any. The base might separate a little, but there is some inconsistencies as far as the different bottles, as far as this might be a little thicker coming out and this bottle might be a little thinner coming out. I don't have an explanation for that, but I want to tell you about it. It's nothing that's a problem, nothing that you can't easily overcome. You're going to, or at least I thin all my paints practically no matter what. So that's not a big issue to me. But it's not like the Game Colors where it won't come out and all of a sudden this big huge glob comes out either. I haven't experienced that with any of these bottles like you will with the Game Colors. And also they do not separate in the bottle like the Game Colors do. I know when you get them thinned down to put them on the miniature, the light ones, color 2 and color 3 will separate a little, but not in the bottle itself. So they're going to stay mixed with the medium. The pigments and the medium are not going to separate in the bottle. So it paints very well, good opacity. It's a matte finish. It gives you good coverage, and you can, as you can see, you can achieve extremely realistic results. These paints in the hands of a master painter can give you almost photographic quality. Certainly there would be limits, but you understand what I mean. They can just achieve unreal, phenomenal results with it. I highly recommend this product. It is. Many of you have commented, especially after the Chaplain, how hard it is to paint black. I do not experience that. Black is a very easy color to paint to me because of this system. I highly recommend it. What you're going to spend on the products. I think the box retails for in the mid to high 30s, around $36, $38. I picked them up off of eBay for I think around 28 or maybe 29, and then shipping on top of that. So they are expensive paints. You're going to pay $4, $5, $6 a bottle for, or even upwards of that. I didn't mind it because I get such good results that I think it is worth every penny of it. Now, that's another double standard because I'm always thinking, GW has their stuff overpriced. But for what I get and what I achieve with it, and the ease of that I can make anything black and highlight it, make it look realistic, it is well worth my time and money. I think it's some of the best money I spent as far as acrylic paint. But I wanted to tell you that so you can make a determination, because this is your hobby we're talking about, really. So you can say, yeah, I want to get that product. No, I don't. Can you duplicate this product with other products? Certainly you can. But these are formulated to work together in a specific way. Something like if you had all of the Reaper Master series, I'm sure you can find 6 equivalents or even more with those guys, because they have the most paints of any one line in the world. Yeah, I know Vallejo has a lot more paints, but they're, for a single paint line, they're the most, because they break down into a lot of other formulations. So they have the model color, game color, 2 different paint formulations, so therefore they're different paint. And their Panzer series and some of the other series and the Model Air series, totally different formulations of paint. For a single formulation of paint, Reaper Master series has the most colors. So sorry guys, I know I get the fur flying with that, especially for the people that love Vallejo, but it's the truth. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I highly recommend it. It might not be for you, but I want to give you the opportunity to say, people have said, black's hard to paint. Not to me it is. Not because I'm a great painter, folks. No, that is not the case. It is strictly because of the product I'm using. It makes it very, very simple. If you want to go to really highlight up a model, this is the way to go. Now, if you're just doing very basic stuff, then this probably isn't for you. But you know me, I try to give you the most facts I can to let you know about what's going on so you can make your own determination. So there it is. I've grown on way more than I needed to, but that's basically it. I highly recommend it. Now, if you have any other questions, something I didn't cover, let me know. Well, this is General Splatton. I appreciate your time. I hope you're having a great new year, or about to. And I ask you please rate and comment. Got other questions? Shoot me a line. I'll be more than happy to do anything and everything I can to help you understand the product or help you with anything. This is General Splatton. Please rate and comment and talk to me about it. And I'll talk again. Dismissed.